Hello everybody! Welcome to Sagada. It's Russell here. It's a rainy, gray day in Sagada. Here it is. You can kind of see, if it was a little bit sunnier, you'd be able to see better. This is where I've been hanging out. And the only reason we can do this is because it is raining, and my good friend Glyza can take some time off work because there's no tourists going to the restaurant, and she can film this for us. So come with me, and I'm going to take you to my place and show you some crazy ideas. Alright, here we go. Alright, everybody, welcome to my apartment here. Welcome to the balcony. This is Sagada over here. Way over there, you've got the cafe where I hang out and call you guys from. Way over there is Masquerade, where Glyza works and where I also hang out. And this is my apartment. So come on inside and let me show you the crazy ideas I've been working on for a little bit. Okay. Alright, come on over here. This is it. This is the big circle of co-creation that will help us make sense of our new website and web development plan. So, 4 main elements: the 1Mandala.org site, signing up, Facebook, Twitter, our newsletter. Down here is the matrix, the Ning community. And then here is the grand system we're dreaming of that'll let people arrange and put the mandala together. And it all flows through these different components. Now, I have like 10 years experience making websites, and I know that the thing that makes a good website from a not so good website is having a clear idea of where it's going. So we've been doing this for like a year and a half now, figuring this all out. And with this foundation, with this plan that fits all these things together, we're set to blast off. And it's like all these things, they don't take too much time to set up. It doesn't take much time to set up a Facebook page. It doesn't take much time to set up a Ning. But to fit them all together into a coherent strategy that builds one thing on top of the other and makes it all work and get bigger and bigger and contagious, that's a whole different thing. So let me walk you through it. Let me walk you through each of the parts. Up here, our 1Mandala.org site. This makes use of text pattern, the multilingual system that Wout has set up for us. It's going to be nice and simple as it is in all these different languages, and it's going to feature the 1Mandala. So here, right in the center, you see the mandala. This is going to be the mandala portraits that this whole system puts together and builds and co-creates. So people land on our site, and right off our site, they're going to see the compelling, exciting movie that Dan has been talking about. A movie that gets them interested in the project, what we're doing, and gets them wanting to find out more. So from there, they start reading our content, the content that Yolene and Jared are leading the co-creation of. They hit our invitation. They can read about why oneness, why it's an art project, why we're choosing mandalas, and then what is co-creation. So they can, if they want to, they can find out more and read all this stuff and figure out what it's about. Or they can just skim right to signing up. Now this is the important step. We've got them inspired, we've got them interested. Then we get them here to sign up to our Facebook page, maybe a Facebook cause or a Facebook group, to our Twitter, and to our newsletter. Now this is almost a flowchart in itself, how these fit together, but they'll spin off each other. So the Facebook page will encourage people to sign up by email. The emails we send will encourage people to sign up to the Facebook page. And then these will just build and get people more and more involved in the site. We'll be updating them at this point with things like the autoresponder. They sign up, they get autoresponders that slowly educate them on what the project's about. Then they get our portrait of the day. This one's important. This is where we drip, drip, drip. We tell them little by little about the project, what it's all about, and get them excited, and tell them, or show them what we're asking for, what type of portraits we want them to submit. Our newsletter comes in here too, and then all these things These things will all be fed to people, drip, 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 again, through Facebook, through our newsletter, through Twitter. So we'll be sending out our content. This is the way we get people informed and inspired. Now these things will also connect to the artist's journey, to my journey here, Russell's co-creative journey. So my blog and my Twitters, they will go and feed into this. These will then feed in to encouraging people to buy prints and to make donations. And that gives us our money, or help finances the grand plan. Now from here, people will get informed, educated, inspired, and they can go right into the next level of co-creation, which is our matrix. So they can join the platform and start helping out in these different sections of the team. The core team, that's us right in the center. Then there's things like portraits, content development, marketing, web design, abundance, translation. So all these people, if they want to help out at a deeper level, they can start joining these things. There. All right. But they don't have to. They can also go straight from signing up, skip the matrix completely, and go right to uploading their portrait using the uploader system. And of course, the people who are in the matrix, they'll also be inspired to send in their portrait. So it all leads to this eventually. People taking their portrait, uploading it, setting through the system the portrait title, telling the story, telling us where they're from, their name, their email, their organization, their link, so that can then be added to the mandala through the collaborative system, the co-creative system. So this is where element number 4 comes in, is a system, maybe a Facebook application, some sort of fancy PHP system where people can actually go in there and arrange their portrait. They upload their portrait, they put it up with other people's, they work together to build using geometry and using a system that kind of gives them the outline and the plan, but gives them the creativity to lay it out there. And so they put it in there. It gets up. Then we get to the next important part, very important part, sharing. They've got their portrait in there, they've sent their portrait in. We want them to tell their friends about it, let everyone else know about the project, through Facebook, through Twitter, through Dig. Hopefully, and this is where Jarrett's idea of the one other thing comes in, is so getting people to tell their friends. And so then, it completes the circle. They get their portrait in, they tell their friends about it, their friends come in, and they land on the .org site. Then their friends see the movie, they upload this, they sign up, and matrix, and the circle goes around. You come out, the bicycle goes this way, that's better. So it's like the whole circle, right? People come in, they share it, their friends come in, and it just gets bigger and bigger and builds the 1Mandala. So there you have it. There you have, these are all the different things we've got going on now that aren't so connected. We kind of feel that they should be connected, and we feel they're all important. This is the plan where we connect them all into one coherent strategy that makes this thing viral, contagious, and the tipping point for it to take off. So, yeah, there we have it. The next step, we'll lay this out on a Google Doc, and we can start moving these things around and discussing where they all fit in, and get your help to piece it all together. Okay, there we have it. There's the grand strategy. All right, thank you for joining me here in Sagada. Thank you, Glyza, for filming.